Hey everyone, this is Aubrey from Piece by Piece Living, and today I have a pretty cool haul, and it's my very first haul from the company Mountain Rose Herbs. I had never heard of Mountain Rose Herbs, and I actually found out about it on Instagram from a blogger that I follow who does a lot of posts about herbs and natural living and essential oils. So I think I had messaged her about something and then asked her where does she get her herbs. So she had mentioned Mountain Rose Herbs, and I went on their website and I was absolutely blown away by the amount of stuff that they had on their website for you to purchase. So they sell a lot of stuff on their website, but primarily it's dried herbs, spices, in bulk too, which is nice. And then they also have different products for you to make homemade facial toners and hand soaps and different things like that. But I was pretty impressed by their website and everything that they had on there, and everything I believe on their website is organic, which to me that's a huge plus. So I went online and made my first purchase. This is just kind of like a sample purchase just to see what I thought of the company, and then next month I plan on making a pretty large purchase. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what I got in my first order. So I wasn't sure how long it was going to take for this box to ship to me, because I had seen online that people, because of COVID and everything going on, their boxes were taking a long time to arrive. However, this box took less than a week to arrive, which was actually very nice. So let me start opening it. When you get your box, you'll get your receipt of everything that you purchased, and then they'll give you a few cool little handouts. This one is promoting some of their new essential oil kits that I'm assuming are going to be coming out soon. And they have this little pamphlet with all their QR codes for different social media platforms. So one thing that I like about Mountain Rose Herbs is that they're very eco-friendly, sustainable, organic, and I actually appreciate that within a company. So they try to really be mindful about packaging. So instead of using bubble wrap, they're using compostable paper. And I'm actually going to use this in my garden area, because we're going to be applying some more mulch in one area. So I can use this to prevent the growth of weeds. So that's pretty cool. I really like that aspect about their company. Okay, so I'm excited. Okay, so I'll do some close-up shots so you can see what I got. But this is gonna be my favorite. This is a 4-ounce bag of chamomile flowers whole. Now, chamomile, for me, I use it for a sleep aid. So when I drink chamomile, it kind of just makes me feel relaxed, and it's not like NyQuil, like bam, gonna knock you out or anything, but it's just a very soothing, it's a relaxing tea to make. Now, I want to note that this 4-ounce bag of chamomile cost me $9.25. And for some people, they may think this bag cost you almost $10. Hold on. Remember, it's organic, and my brother is actually the one who got me into teas. And he buys this tea from a local tea and coffee shop. This tin right here is 1 ounce. Remember, this is 4 ounces. This tin right here is $12 for 1 ounce. This is 4 ounces for $9. So, and they're both organic. So I think that Mountain Rose Herbs, buying in bulk like this, is actually a lot cheaper. So I like that. All right, so chamomile for chamomile tea. And then I also got some Cassia cinnamon chips. This is a 4-ounce bag. I like to use cinnamon sticks when I'm making a chai, or when I'm making some sort of a Christmas themed drink. The only bad part is when you get the cinnamon sticks, they're so large, and then you've got to break them up, and when you break them up, the pieces go flying everywhere. So I thought I would just buy the cinnamon already made into little cinnamon chips. So I'm actually working on a recipe for a chai tea. So I'm gonna use that, or I'm gonna use this for that recipe. And this was a really cool deal. Remember, everything's organic. This is a 1 pound bag of turmeric. And I plan on using this for myself and for my dog. So turmeric is really good for inflammation in the immune system, so I hear. And I am going to make like a turmeric topper for my dog's food. And it's where you mix like the turmeric with the pepper, and then you can just put it on top of their food. And my dog, if you've seen my other video about my pit bull, she has a lot of allergies. So she's actually sitting over there. But I'm hoping that maybe adding turmeric to her diet might help with the inflammation. And I could also give it to my older dog because he's starting to have some joint issues. But yeah, this pound bag of organic turmeric powder was $12. Normally when you buy turmeric from the store, especially if it's organic, it's like a teeny tiny bottle, and it's definitely gonna be a lot more expensive than this. Okay, so I bought this in preparation for when I someday get sick, which I haven't been sick in like over a year, and I think that's because with COVID you're like more cautious about washing your hands and, you know, being more mindful of what you're doing. But these are kind of, you know, preparing for when I do eventually, you know, get a cold or a flu or something like that. They are St. Clair's Organic Throat Soothers. They are aromatherapy pastilles. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But it's made with slippery elm, echinacea, I think, menthol, and eucalyptus. So I thought I'd pick up some of those. Okay, so I also picked up some aloe vera gel. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use for this yet, but I'm thinking maybe I could use it in like hair products or as a skin soother, like if I make a salve, or if I make, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on this, but I have been looking for a bottle of aloe vera gel, so I thought might as well just add it to my order. And this one's pretty cool. This is the Calendula. Okay, so I bought some Calendula for my dog. It's an ointment. And my husband and I thought it was pronounced Calendula, and we were informed it's not. So it's called Calendula. And this is a Calendula hydrosol. So what I plan on using this for is for a homemade facial toner. So you kind of use this as the base, and then you can add, I think it's either water or witch hazel. I'm not sure. And then essential oils to make your own facial toner. It's almost equivalent to like rose water. But I know Calendula is really soothing for the skin, especially when like your skin is dry. So I thought I'd give that a try. And this is an 8-ounce bottle. And I'm not really sure what I ordered. I forgot, so we'll see. Ooh, yes. Okay. So this is elderberry syrup. I've heard about elderberry syrup a lot over the past few years. Like the more I research about like natural living, more homeopathic, natural ways to cure sickness, a lot of people kept talking about elderberry syrup. Apparently it's supposed to help with colds and flus. So I thought I would pick some up. This one was a little bit pricey, okay? So this was 4 ounces of elderberry syrup. And that was $15. So, but how often are you gonna be using elderberry syrup? You know, only when you're sick. The next order I place, I wanna actually buy elderberry. My dog's snoring. No snoring, Rayra. So for my next shipment, I actually want to add some elderberries. I believe they are dried elderberries, so that I can make my own elderberry syrup. And all it contains is honey, alcohol, water, and then elderberries. So I wonder if it tastes good. It's got to taste good because it has honey in it. So elderberry syrup. Okay, so I also got some spices for the kitchen. I picked up some organic ginger root. I actually use this for myself in a few recipes, and then I've also been giving it to my dog. According to Dr. Karen Becker, who is a holistic, natural, integrative vet, she recently posted some sort of a PDF, and she talked about ginger. I think it was for inflammation. That's why I started adding it. But I'll try to link that article down below, or the PDF, so you can see what I'm talking about. And then actually this one's for my mom. She wanted some organic celery salt. I'm not really sure what celery salt tastes like at all. I've never used it, but anyways, she wanted celery salt. Oh, and the last spice I got was organic cayenne pepper, because the one that I just had expired. And the one thing I am noticing about this is the cayenne pepper is very like vibrant, almost like an orangey red. The other one that I purchased from like Target, you know, not organic, probably very old, it was like a deep red. So maybe this one, I don't know, tastes different. And second to last, I also picked up some ashwagandha. Yeah, so it's alcohol, water, and then the ashwagandha root. And then they come up with this, which is an extract. So I remember reading about ashwagandha like a long time ago, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Back then, I was looking for something for myself for like anxiety and stress, and a lot of people had referenced ashwagandha. So I had taken it in pill form for like a little bit. And I'm not sure if it really did anything or helped me to calm down, because that was a very stressful period in my life. But I thought I would try the supplements in the dropper, because it's usually a little more potent. So I plan on maybe dropping this in like some ice water or tea. I'm not exactly sure how I want to use it yet, but I'm hoping the ashwagandha helps me to chill out, because I'm a very anxious person. Like on the outside you may think like, oh, she's just, you know, it's not phasing her, but internally I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. All right, so the last few things that I got are some essential oils. My mom ordered 2. She got the Bug Blend, and then she also got the Breathe Blend. I'm assuming the Bug Blend is to repel bugs. To repel bugs. So you could put them on like one of those porous bracelets that people make. Just put a few drops on the bracelet, or you could even put a few drops inside a carrier oil in one of those little rollers, essential oil rollers, and then just roll it, you know, over your, I think they call them pulse points, to help repel bugs. So let me smell this, because I don't know what these smell like. This is made with cedarwood essential oil, lemongrass, rosemary, geranium, spearmint, and thyme. This is a half fluid ounce bottle, and it was, this is actually only $10, so that's pretty cheap. So sorry, Mom, but I'm gonna open it to smell it. Smells very good. This would be good to make like a candle, a bug repelling candle. You can smell a little bit of that lemon in it. Smells actually really good. Okay, the second one that she got was the Breathe Blend. I'm not sure why she wanted a Breathe Blend, maybe just to like open up her sinuses. This one has Scotch pine, eucalyptus, spike lavender, and peppermint essential oil. This one was also half a fluid ounce for $11. So let's see. Kind of smells similar to the other Bug Blend, but you can definitely smell the peppermint. It's very strong. It'll wake you up. And this one I got for myself. I'm not sure why I got such a tiny bottle. I should have ordered the half ounce. This is a 5 milliliter, it's so tiny, 5 milliliter blend of their Sleep Blend, which includes clary sage, bergamot, lavender, sweet marjoram, and Roman chamomile. So I'm gonna try this tonight to see if it kind of just relaxes me and helps me go to sleep. I normally use doTERRA and Young Living. So I have this, which actually is not a lot compared to what other people have. But I have all my oils in here that I use. So the one that I use for sleeping right now is from doTERRA, and it's the Balance Blend. I really like this one. So I am going to try the Sleep Blend instead to see if it kind of like has a similar effect. This one just kind of helps me feel like more relaxed at night, and it's just like a nice aromatherapy versus using the those huge candles from Bath and Body Works, because I used to use those a lot and it would give me a headache and it was just too strong. So now I've kind of transitioned over to essential oils. But let's smell this one. If I like it, then I'll order the larger bottle. Yeah, this one's more subtle than the other two. It's not as strong. I don't think it has any peppermint. No. Ooh, that smells really good. Come here. Oh, this one. You don't like it?
Yeah, it smells the same as the other ones.
I think it smells really good. And that is it. So that's it. That's everything I got. It's my very first order with Mountain Rose Herbs, and I'm actually pretty pleased, and I'm excited to use everything. I think this week I'm going to try to make my facial toner with the Calendula Hydrosol. And next month I'm going to order more herbs, like for teas. So I will probably do another haul just showing you what I got and maybe update you on how I like these products. And I do want to say that some of these herbs and spices are kind of hard to find. Like you either need to live in a really big city with a lot of like co-ops, or like maybe a Whole Foods or a natural place, natural grocery store where they have items like these. But I've never really seen, you know, this large of a bag of chamomile flowers for the price at just a normal grocery store. And if you go to Vaughn's or Albertsons or whatever, Aldi, you're not going to find most of this stuff there. And it's probably not going to be organic, and it's probably going to be a lot more expensive. So I'm pleased with the high quality of the products that I got compared to the price of it. The only downside to ordering from Mountain Rose Herbs is not so much the time for shipping, because that was actually very fast, like less than a week, but it's the price of shipping, and then you also have to pay taxes. So for me, the entire order was $116, but tax was $7 because I live in California, and then shipping was $9. So that's why I say if you're going to order from them, like you might as well just do a large order all at once versus like a bunch of small orders. Like when you order from Amazon, you'll order things like every other day, or you might order like once a week, and it's free shipping, and then you might get them like 2 days later. But for Mountain Rose, shipping can be pricey if you do that. So I would say just make one large order, maybe like once a month or once every other month, to make it worth the shipping price. That's the only downside so far to Mountain Rose Herbs. Everything else I'm very pleased with, and I will let you know later on how I liked everything. And that's it for today.